I hope so. That would be really great. Good morning. Here we are. Here we go. Finally, a month and a half after being diagnosed with the C word, I got an appointment to get a referral to get the appointment that I actually need. So hopefully this goes well. I'm the worst peer in a cup ever. I always pee everywhere. So, fun fact. It gets all the oil. I finished the appointment and she was so nice. But ultimately it was like, yeah, this could be something that is very easily treated, or it could be something that requires a hysterectomy and further treatment. And we just don't know, and we can't know until you're approved to see the oncologist. And so they put through a request for me to see the oncologist, and they marked it urgent. And they said if I don't hear anything in 7 days to give a call back.
I did a trick on the mini board, and he was like, $20 if you tray flip down the set on the mini board. So then next time I was at the park, I tray flipped down it. He Venmoed me $20.
Whoa.
Actually 21. He gave me a $1 tip.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so rich.
Yeah, so I'm out there. I'm working. I'm out
That's
there working.
Thank you.
$20 at a time.
I'm in the middle of making a video about my C word experience for youtube.com.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard of that site.
Yeah. Have you heard of the C word?
I've also heard of that too. Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Like with the C word stuff.
Oh, bad?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. But we did have good news. What's the good news?
That you're able to see the proper oncologist.
For 49 minutes.
Yep.
Or
That's all
59
you
or
need.
something.
You'll be all better in 49 minutes.
That's right. Oh, well, great to see you. The sun is hitting me right from over your shoulder. I think it's over your left shoulder. You are on my window currently, and my phone is stuck to the window with one of those little sticky things that you've probably seen influencers use. They're really great, actually. If you want to take a timer selfie of your family, that's what we did a lot of over the holidays. We would just stick my phone places and then everybody would gather. Then you don't have to ask a stranger to take your photo because you can do it yourself. It's pretty fun. But I don't know why I told you that. Oh, just the reason why the sun is blasting me is we live in the lower level of a house and there's almost no natural light down here. Like back there's the kitchen and it's a cave. And then the bathroom, there's no natural light. The only light is the one that you're on right here. So I'm filming here because it's the nicest lighting that I have to choose from. A week ago today is when I made that video telling you that I have the C word in my C word. That's what I've been saying to my friends. Cancer feels really scary to say, and I haven't really been saying it up until this week. Now that it's real and people know, I mean, it was real the whole time, but I think telling people has made it feel more real, even though I've had the last almost 2 months to process this. It'll be 2 months in 6 days since I was diagnosed with cervical cancer. I have still not been able to see the oncologist, but we have made progress. The day after I filmed that last video, I went to my OB's office and requested for them to give me my medical records so that I could bring them to the oncologist's office. Because even though they have told me 3 different times that they sent them, and I even went there and said, could I watch you send them? And could we confirm we're sending them to the right number? Because the oncologist continues to say that they've never received them. And they did that. But then the oncologist called me that night and said, hey, actually what they keep sending is a document requesting your medical records. So they're making a mistake every time they send them. So I went to the OB's office and I asked for my medical records, which I should have done from the beginning. I just didn't know. And they said, oh, actually your medical records aren't ready yet. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? I was diagnosed almost 2 months ago. How could they not be ready? I mean, I was very kind, but inside I was freaking out. I'm like, how is this possible? And she said, well, when is your appointment with the oncologist? Because we'll just make sure they're ready by the time you have the appointment. And I said, the oncologist won't give me an appointment until they process my medical records. And so she said, okay, we'll just wait. We'll go back and see if we can prepare them for you. And so I waited until they prepared them. And then I left and I called the oncologist and they said, we just received your medical records. I was like, oh my gosh, isn't that amazing how things happen when you walk them through everything while holding their hand? It's very weird, this process. It is very disappointing, frustrating, confusing. You know what would go a long way, I'm learning, is just somebody saying sorry. It's not even like I need to blame someone, but it would be so nice if someone would be like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry we keep sending the wrong document to this place. I'm sorry we haven't been able to get you an appointment. But again, I think it's that thing that nobody wants to take responsibility for this. Nobody wants to be at fault. And so everything is like, this isn't a big deal. Everything takes time. Calm down. And you're like, ooh, okay, I don't think so. That feels horrible. Anyway, I'm just telling you my thoughts. Also, did I tell you my Christmas tree is still up? It's still up. I mean, you can see that it's still up. I'm holding it. I don't know why the urge is to hold it in my hand, but that's the urge. I just can't find the box for my Christmas tree. It's a fake, and I need to find the box, but I forget to ask Shaun where the box is when I see him. Usually, because when we're together, it's chaos or coming down from chaos. So my first thought isn't the gigantic tree in our living room. But now that I'm telling you, I think I'll remember to ask him where the box is today when he gets home. Insurance did approve the referral. Actually, have the papers right here. It says, the following medical services requested by this doctor have been approved. 1, office appointment for 45 to 59 minutes. That's funny that they would specify. You know what's cool is they said 45 to 59 minutes. If they try to get me out of there in 30, I should stay. Be like, you know what? You approved me for longer than this. So I gotta stay. My friend, Shannon, who might be watching this, she's actually Shaun's friend since they were little tiny kids. She is a medical social worker. And so she's been giving us some guidance as far as what to say, what to ask for. So Shaun ran that by her, and she said that it's pretty standard that they would do that, and that at this first appointment, I need to insist that they give me a very clear plan. That way insurance approves all of the steps in one, so that I don't have to go back into a 2-month battle with insurance to get approved for whatever the plan is going to be. Insurance approved the appointment. The doctor now has my medical records. I gave them my medical records last Friday. They said the doctor was already out of the office and would review them this week. Then once the referral went through, that was on Tuesday, I called to check in, or they called me to check in. I think I called them to check in. Yeah, I've been calling them. They don't call me unless they're calling me back. But they said that the doctor doesn't process new patients until Thursday afternoon. And so if I don't hear from them on Friday, then I'm supposed to call them on Friday, which we know I'll be calling them on Friday because that's how this works. You have to do everything. It reminds me of that speech. Have you seen the Snoop Dogg speech?
I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work.
I'm going to need to watch some more YouTube videos if I'm going to be doing my own hysterectomy, because I don't exactly know the process, but I do know where my cervix is. So I feel pretty confident that I could at least remove that part. The rest, I might need some assistance, but my friend's a veterinarian, and she said if I was a dog, this would have moved a lot faster. So that was encouraging. I appreciate you. You made my whole life with your feedback last week. I was not expecting that at all. The comments, the love, the Venmos, the DMs, the emails. Some of you know me personally, so you texted me. I am so grateful, and I'm really sorry that I haven't gotten back to you. I want to. There's a lot of you that are like my personal people that I really need to get back to you, and you are worthy of me getting back to you, and I'm just sorry that I haven't yet, but my gratitude is oozing from me. I am so thankful for your love, and I will update you as I have updates. And on next week, so I don't know when you're seeing this video, but in real time, next Tuesday, I'm leading a Zoom call in Very Good Mothers Club called, I think it's called Mothering with the End in Mind. And it's not that I'm planning on ending anytime soon, but it is kind of inspired by the fact that this cancer thing has brought on a lot of thoughts about what if life was cut short, and what kind of mom do I want to be, and what kind of parent do I want to be. And in the leadership world, like leadership of business or leadership of nonprofits, There's a lot of talk about beginning with the end in mind or leading with the end in mind, but I thought it would be interesting to have a conversation around mothering with the end in mind. So if you are not a part of Very Good Mothers Club, but you want to be a part of our online community, it's amazing. It's moms from different parts of the world. They connect with each other throughout the week in sort of like this forum, and then there's calls you can log into. And then if we get enough moms in different isolated places, they can start in-person gatherings, which would be the dream. That's like my favorite thing, is moms becoming friends online and then meeting in real life and being real life friends. It's so special. So anyway, I want to invite you to that if you want to be a part of it, and just thank you for everything. And I will see you really soon with a really good update. I'm counting on a good update. I'm hoping for one. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.